90% of guys will never build a physique that's attractive to women. Now, not too long ago, I was in Bulgaria and I went to a bar with a friend one night. We were just sat at a table chilling and I look over to a table that's like 8 feet away and there's a girl sat there alone and she's looking at me. So that's just one look. I look back like 10 seconds later and she's still looking. Now I'm thinking, okay, if I want that, I can have that, right? And she's like a 6 out of 10. She's all right, but nothing that I get excited about. Now, as I'm thinking this, I see a guy walk from the bar to the table and sit down next to her, carrying 2 drinks like a good boy. And that's her boyfriend. So now I'm a lot more interested. I wait until her boyfriend disappears for some reason. And like 15 minutes later, he goes to the bathroom. Now, I look over at her again, and she's already looking at me again straight away. So I pull out my phone, go on Instagram, and just hold it out to her like that, sitting at my table. She runs over, puts her Instagram in, smiles, and then scurries back to her table before her boyfriend comes back. Now, 2 days later, whilst her boyfriend is at work, she invites me to her apartment for Bible study. Now, things like this happen to me all the time. And the reason for that is, I don't have a skinny fat physique, an obese physique, a dad bod physique like her boyfriend did. I have a physique that's actually attractive to women. A physique that gets them interested straight away and makes them cheat on their boyfriends. So in this video, I'm going to show you how your physique really matters for attraction and why most guys never build a physique that will actually get them noticed. The way you can go around attracting women these days is a lot different than before. Nowadays, everything's superficial. Girl wants a new bag she can show off, new nails she can show off, new boyfriend with an attractive physique that she can show off. Back in the day, you could be fat and ugly, but have money, and you could get the most attractive girl around, because you'd literally be bringing her and her family out of fucking poverty. So it wasn't an issue. But nowadays, there's guys that have attractive physiques and have money. And that's obviously going to be a lot better than not having the physique. A lot of guys don't seem to realize how rapidly a woman will judge you. Take you, for example. If you see a woman on the street, in 1 second, you can decide whether you'd pound her or not. Now, a woman will think the exact same thing about you. I don't know why some people are living in this delusion where, no, a woman wants to get to know you and then she'll decide whether she likes you. And what? Are you fucking mad? If you don't have something about you that's exceptionally rare, you're just going to blend in with everyone else, just going to be average and get average results, which are not that great. Now, I know these fucking black pillars will come and say, oh, it's just your height, and yeah, fuck off, bro. Nobody is born with a good physique, right? That's something that you can go out and build. Nobody is born with amazing social skills and confidence. You can also go out and improve these things. But the point I'm making is that those things are amplified by having a good physique already. Now, there's a few lies that men believe that are basically keeping them average. Now, the first one is going to be confidence, like I touched on. If you don't have the thing that's supposed to be backing up that confidence, the confidence, it really tends to be a bit creepy, to be honest. I know in my experience, for example, and surely you've seen it as well, there's some guys that will have high levels of confidence. Like some guys that I've been around, not friends with, but just being around, have high levels of confidence, even similar to me, which is hard to get to. And their results with women are terrible because there's nothing backing up that confidence. They basically have fake confidence. Me, I have the attractive physique. I have a reason to be confident. There's a big difference between earned confidence and fake confidence. You can talk yourself into being confident, no problem. Whoever you are, yeah, I'm confident because I deserve to be. What? Why do you deserve to be confident? Where are the results? When you have results-based confidence, you actually have something. You have the attractive physique, the good physique that most men don't have. To earn yourself that confidence, that's when it really gets noticed. If you don't have any results to back up your confidence, people start to perceive that confidence more as arrogance. And that's not a good thing. But when you have the results, when people can actually see the reason for your confidence, that's when the confidence is just confidence and you're just a nice guy that has high self-esteem, right? Now, the second lie is going to be that looks don't matter. Now, you're watching this channel, you know that looks matter. But I love this one personally because it makes it so much easier for guys like me to just get ahead of everyone else. If other guys are thinking that looks don't matter, it's just about the girl, gives you time to show your personality and all that other bullshit, then when I go to the gym and I build an attractive physique, and a girl just looks at me and finds me attractive straight away, and I don't even have to put that much effort in, it really just makes it nice and simple for me. The type of physique that's most attractive to women is a lean V-taper physique. Like I showed myself with at the beginning, that's the type of physique that will have women not knowing what to do with themselves when you're in their presence. Now, if you want to build this type of physique quickly and efficiently, check the top link in the description. And that's my full program that will get you there as fast as possible. Now, you might also hear women say, I don't care about looks. Personality is the only thing that matters. Now, that's all fine. But when there's a guy in the group that's cracking jokes and making them laugh and providing entertainment, but then I'm the guy who goes home and pounds them, then it doesn't really make sense to me. Now, I've been around enough girls. I know how to talk. I know how to tease. And that's the vibe I tend to go for, a bit more playful, because it's more interesting for me. And when you have an attractive physique, then it works effectively. But saying that, I've been with some girls that I've been so dry with, as in not even smiling, giving one word answers. And still, I can't get them away from me. They still want to suck my dick. And that's just because having an attractive physique is really going to be the highlight of a girl's experience with you. Now, the final lie is going to be something you hear a lot. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Be authentic. Now, authenticity is important. But if your current physique is stopping you from who you actually want to be, then you're not being authentic to yourself. If being yourself means staying soft and staying unattractive, then that's not okay. You need to change that. Now, the guys who continue to cope and just keep doing what they're doing, they'll continue to be depressed pretty much. Now, there's something called the 80-20 rule, and it appears in all areas of life, to be honest. But when it comes to this, it means that the top 20% of guys will get attention from 80% of women. So what that basically means is, guys like me will take our fair share of girls, and then we'll hand out the leftovers to everyone else. Now, is it particularly difficult to get to the top 20, top 10, even top 1% of men? No, it's genuinely not. All you have to do is build an attractive physique, and that will put you into the top 10% at minimum. Build your shoulder to waist ratio, get to a low body fat percentage, and the results are going to speak for themselves. When you're 8 to 12% body fat and you have a V-taper physique, your experience with women is drastically different to every other guy's. Women are staring at you, giving you eyes all the time. They laugh at everything you say. Like your jokes might be shit, but because you're so attractive, it doesn't matter anymore. I've had times where girls that are supposed to be friends were arguing and fighting about who gets to have me. How different is that from every other guy's experience who can barely get a smile out of a girl? Now, why will most men never make the changes to their physique to get the results that they want? So many reasons, right? Staying in your comfort zone is easy. You know, you keep doing what you're doing. Maybe you get a 5 out of 10 every once in a while, and that's exciting, but you're virtually invisible. A lot of guys just want the easy path, the quick fix. For example, I saw a guy in one of my comments say something like, building your physique doesn't work. You need to get hair transplants and height surgery. Now, when you start thinking with that type of attitude, that's when you not only don't get the results that you want, you turn mentally insane like him. And if you think about it, there's a lot of conditioning going on to stay weak, to stay out of shape, to stay soft. If you're the guy who's got an attractive physique, you're a man, you don't buy girls drinks in bars, you don't eat shit food, all these things that most men do, you don't have to do it anymore. Another thing that scares off a lot of men is basically the barrier of effort to get so good physique. And the most interesting thing is that once you actually have built the habits, you've built the discipline that it takes to get to a good physique, it's not that difficult anymore. A lot of people that are out of shape don't actually realize how easy it is once you're already getting close. If you have a solid goal in mind, you want this physique, you want this result with women, then you'll basically do anything it takes to get there. And the journey doesn't feel that hard. It's actually gratifying. You won't see the result in a week or 3 weeks, but a few months in, you're seeing a change. You're seeing the potential. You have the motivation to carry on. 6 months in, it's better. A year, 2 years, 3 years, you've got a better physique than everybody. It's a choice that you have to make for yourself. Continues to be average or have an exceptional physique. To be honest with you, when it comes to a physique, there's not much of a middle ground. Like you can have a decent physique and that will get you more attention with women and you'll feel more confident, sure. But the difference from having a decent physique to having a top 1% physique, it's literally night and day. You can have an okay physique like most guys in the gym do. 15% body fat, a bit of muscles, not very proportional, whatever. And that will still be better than most guys, to be honest with you. It's better than nothing. But it won't have that effect that when you're walking on the beach, every girl is putting her book down, taking off her sunglasses to look at you. It won't be that effect. It'll only be like that when you reach a top tier attractive physique. Most guys are not training the right way to build an attractive physique, not eating the right way to build an attractive physique. Either they don't know how to or they just don't want to. So when you become part of the tiny minority that are doing those things, you get the results of the tiny minority. And those results are amazing. So most guys won't go ahead and do the things that you need to do to build an attractive physique. And that's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing because for the guys that do, it makes it even more impressive. Just a few months after I started to take it serious was when I noticed a major increase in attraction from women, and anybody can do it. So if you want that result for yourself, go ahead and click the top link in the description. Drop a like on this video if you took value from it.